bussin' on God, respectfully.
Oh, TikTok. An app where people can upload videos that no human being has business uploading and then proceed to become famous for it overnight. Now, I've seen my fair share of weird things on TikTok over the years, but few things come close to what we're gonna be watching today. Allow me to introduce you to Liam's Lunchbox, the latest and greatest famous TikTok food waster, because apparently that's all you need to do to become famous on TikTok anymore. However, Liam's Lunchbox is a bit different than the other food wasters we've covered because he does it in what is probably the most disgusting way humanly possible. You see, our friend Liam here likes to smother himself in a large amount of food and then eat something that has also been smothered in a large amount of food. It gets pretty bad, and well, you're about to see that firsthand. So if you are eating, I would recommend you take a break, and you should prepare yourself to witness one of the worst uses of food in human history. Let's begin. Please subscribe.
Sheesh, that shit look bussin' on God, respectfully. Ah, that is bussin'.
The amount of mustard that had to be used to make this TikTok should probably be a crime in and of itself. I mean, there is easily like 2 gallons of mustard in this video right here. I don't think a human should be allowed to have that much mustard in their possession.
What do we have for dinner, Johnny? We have my mother's world famous milk steak with a side of jelly beans. Would you like a slice?
Alright, not quite sure what I just witnessed, but it was nothing good, I can tell you that much. Just keep in mind, a cow, a living being, had to die for this TikTok to be made. Can you imagine if this was your fate? To be slaughtered and sold only to be cooked, to be covered in jelly beans and then thrown away for a TikTok? Nothing deserves that.
Sheesh, that shit look bussin' on God, respectfully. Oh, yeah, that's still.
Alright, so here comes my daily unpopular opinion. I went to California a few years ago, and gotta be honest, I was not impressed by In-N-Out. Californians hype it up so much, and then it's just like average. I have a theory that all of these regional fast food places like Whataburger and In-N-Out aren't actually regional to be exclusive. They just couldn't survive in any other state because their gimmick is that they're only in one place.
Pretty good cheesecake.
You know, I feel like we deserve compensation after having to watch 2 grown men eat a stack of cheese covered in frosting. How can you disgrace the Cheesecake name like that? Liam, you should be ashamed.
Sheesh, that shit look bussin' on God, respectfully. Oh yeah, that's still.
Now, I don't claim to be a doctor, but I feel like bathing and just being around this much ranch dressing would have some sort of ill effect on your body. I mean, you can't just walk away from this unscathed, right? There's gotta be some sort of consequence. Pretty sure ranch is only meant to enter one orifice, and even then, still not great for you.
Sheesh. That shit look bussin' on God. Respectfully. Oh yeah. That shit busted.
As a person who as a child really wanted to eat a stick of butter and was finally allowed to by my mother so I would stop asking for it, I honestly don't doubt that these are real tears. If you ever want to lose your appetite for a whole week, go try to take a bite out of a stick of butter. Gotta be the worst possible tasting thing on this planet.
Sheesh! That shit bussin' on God, respectfully.
Oh, yeah, that's
The fact that each of these videos has like over 1 million views is just astonishing to me. I mean, I guess in this one he did introduce Mickey Mouse to the scene, so there is a bit of variety, but for the most part it's just on God, this is bussin', dip dip, bite, scream. I mean, it's the same exact video over and over again. Who is watching this?
I don't know if you guys have ever had vanilla bean ice cream, but this is my first time trying.
All right, let's dig in.
So overall, I like the flavor of vanilla bean. I just don't like how all the beans clump up into this weird cluster.
Alright, these videos are getting to the point where they are actually starting to make me feel physically sick. Almost gagged when he bit into that beanball for the second time. Cannot say that I am the biggest fan of this content, but we're gonna power forward. Well, I guess I gotta give some credit here. The amount of self-confidence and just the ability to not care what anybody else in the world thinks you must have to do this outside is not something many people have. I think if I was gonna make myself drink 7 bottles of Listerine, eat 12 mints, and then down a gallon of orange juice, I probably would choose to do it in the comfort of my own home.
You did this! You did this to me! Why? Why would you do that? You just had to go cheat on me with Kimberly in Puerto Rico! I was gonna share my milk-covered Webkins with you, but I'll just suck milk out of it myself!
Okay, well, I just nearly lost my Taco Bell on that one, so I think we're gonna call it a day. You know, I never knew that watching somebody squeeze toilet milk out of a stuffed animal into their mouth would make me want to throw up, but hey, at least I gained something useful out of this experience. Can't really say that it was worth it, though. Well, what do you guys think? Is this guy worse than the Topper Guilds of the world? On the surface, it seems like it's more creative, and I guess this is such a stupid phrase to say, but a more original way to waste food, but at the end of the day, I think covering himself in stuff is wasting more food, so I say he's the worst. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and walk on over to that subscribe button and touch it. It's free. It won't cost you anything. But for now, that's all I have for you today. Bye.
Subscribe.